Okie dokie, brand new week to create some magic. We're in the Sagittarian energy. We're just gonna float along. Good morning, good new week. Oh my goodness. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Oh, yeah. Gotta get myself situated here. And just squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. Hold. Suck the tummy in. Close the eyes and focus on your third eye. And just begin to breathe slowly, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. We're going to go ahead and do our tuning in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Start rubbing the hands together. Bring them to your heart space. And now powerfully inhale with the nose. Powerfully exhale with the nose. Inhale with the nose. Exhale with the nose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And tune in. Deep inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And deep inhale. Suspend the breath. And release and continue with the protection mantra. Inhaling. At Gure Name, Chukat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. At Gure Name, Chukat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. At Gure Name, Chukat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Deep inhale. And suspend the breath. Press the root, press the hands. Squeeze the energy up the spine, like you're squeezing a tube of toothpaste from the bottom to the top. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tip of the tongue. Press this firmly on the upper palate. And exhale. Okay, so we are going to do a little bit of yin on the Monday. So let's go ahead and bring our feet together for butterfly. And if you want to, you can place things under your knees. But since I didn't tell you ahead of time, we don't have blocks ready. So up to you. And we're going to just do 3 stages. So close the eyes and just tilt forward until you feel something. Put your hands firmly in either on your legs or on the floor. You can tilt your chin to your chest if you want to. And just hold here and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Not really changing anything, just notice what you notice. So yin, there's actually some kind of like rules to yin as far as the best time to practice. And the best time to practice yin is to get the most benefit to your fascia, ligaments, and joints, which is what yin is for, is to practice in the morning because your muscles are cold. I'm going to do a video with like a little visual demonstration so it's easy to understand. One of the, hopefully soon. But basically, if your muscles are warmed up, you kind of go too fast into the posture, and so the muscles don't pull the ligaments with them, whereas if your muscles are cold, they kind of pull and stretch and exercise the ligaments as well. And again, I'll give you a visual soon on this. Raise your head, and we're going to come forward to the second posture. And just come to your edge wherever it feels good to you. You can have your hands on the ground or maybe elbows on the lower legs, chin to chest, supporting your head if you can. And then if you practice yin at night, it still has, really great benefits, but the benefits are lean more towards like mental relief, stress release, and relaxation. It does stretch the muscles a little more, but because you've been up all day and your muscles have been working, you're not going to get as much deep attention to like the ligaments and the fascia. Fascia, yes, sorry. In the morning, you're always going to get great effects to the fascia. So those are the two best times. And we'll raise the head a little bit again and then come forward. So you can, again, maybe if you're not so low now, you can put elbows to the knees. You could put hands underneath the legs and drop your head this way, fist to fist, and hold this way. So I used to teach a lot of yin in Liverpool, and they did it in a hot room. I'm just keeping my head up so you can hear me better. And just breathe. Pay attention to your breath. So in the hot room, I used to kind of have a little bit of battle with them and just say, turn off the heat, turn down the heat, because it's not yin. It's completely contradictory because your muscles are so warm from the heat that you just kind of dive right into it. So it is relaxing, but it's counterproductive to yin. So any of you out there watching this who are practicing yin in a hot yoga studio, tell them to turn the heat off. It's not yin. Couple more breaths here. And lift the head, and we're just going to inhale and walk the hands back up. Take your fingertips, turn them backwards, and make your feet flat on the ground, hip distance or even a little wider. We're just going to swish both directions. And hang out over on one side. And then lightly bend the opposite elbow, look over that shoulder. And back to center, and swish a little bit again. And then fall over to the other side with your knees. And then the opposite elbow, look over the shoulder again. And then come back to center. Okay, coming back up, we're going to do caterpillar. So this one you stretch the feet straight out. And you can either point them or flex them, just see what feels good to you. Sometimes I like to flex and then kind of lower the legs and leave them there because it kind of stretches the back, but that's just me. We're going to close the eyes and come forward just to where we notice something. So come to your edge. And then maybe drop chin to chest and hold here. So in the morning, yin's really cool because it's like in the evening we build up extra like fascia, which is a good visual on that is like either the white stuff on an orange. That's like the fascia of an orange. So it sort of builds up. And so every morning we naturally stretch and then it just kind of breaks that up. There is a really good YouTube video. I'll post a link to it down below, but I think it's called What the Fuzz or the Fuzz Speech. So if you're interested to actually see what your fascia looks like from the inside, it's a medical doctor who gives you visuals on that, which is pretty good. Okay, and raise your head, and we're going to come forward to the second stage. So just come forward. And again, here you can either stretch your hands out or you might want to put your elbows on your legs and just rest here. Up to you. It's all good. We're just holding in the stillness. So once you come in the posture, just hold here without moving. And you can use a mantra to help drive or be in the steering seat of your mind, your thoughts. So if your thoughts wander, it's totally normal. But maybe use a mantra like Sat with the inhale, Nam with the exhale, truth is my essence. Or if you're particularly dealing with something right now, like fear, you can, exhale fear, inhale certainty or strength or love. Just play around with that with your breath, bringing your full attention on your breath. And a couple more breaths here. And we're going to lift the head and then come forward to the second stage. And again here, you could either put fist to fist and forehead on the fist, or just come forward, drop chin to chest. I'm going to leave my head up a little bit so that you can hear me. And just bring the awareness to the breath. Holding here. Just notice how you feel. Notice how your legs feel. Notice how your lower back feels. Notice how your head feels, your shoulders, your hips. Being aware of the breath. A couple more breaths here. And we're going to lift the head again, and then just inhale, come up slowly. Bend the knees, keep them together, and we're going to swish, wash, windshield wiper here. Fingertips turn behind you, and just kind of do a little counter. This is yang. Yang is what's seen, it's the visual. Yin is kind of more what's hidden. We go into the deeper layers, not just physically, but also emotionally. Okay, now coming into easy pose, we're just gonna yin, because we have to hold the posture so long, we actually need usually a lot more time for yin. So we're just gonna do a little bit of pranayama now to set our energy for the day. So ego eradicator, let's stretch the hands up into a V, thumb to thumb, and begin to pump the lower belly. So inhale, pump the lower belly out, exhale in. If you are on your moon cycle, or if you think you're pregnant, just breathe powerfully and slowly, don't pump. Otherwise, everybody pump. As you're breathing, feel your shoulders relax a little bit. So if you feel them tensing up towards your ears, just kind of feel your heart space open a little. Feel the space between your shoulders and your ears. But the arms are strong, elbows nice and tight. Pumping that lower belly. And just go at your own pace. Suck with the inhale, nam with the exhale. Focus on your third eye. Eyes are closed. Place the mantra on your third eye. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Activating the most powerful truth within you, so that whatever's going on the outside, which is a lot, it's not the truth. It's temporary or even disinformation. The solid, unending truth of love and light is who you are. That's the truth. So connect with that truth. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Demand it, command it. Last 30 seconds, a little bit faster, pump harder. Feel the sides of your nostrils Come in with the inhale and back out with the exhale. And slowly inhale, pull thumb to thumb, inhale with the nose. Once the thumbs touch, stretch the fingertips up high. Chin stays parallel to the ground. Squeeze your root. Now lock the first energy center. Pull your navel back, tip of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Powerfully exhale out with a cannonball exhale. Squeeze your root again. So squeeze sexual organs, anus, belly button. Navel comes back. Squeeze the energy centers, all of them. So under the belly also, over the belly. Heart, throat, third eye, crown. Squeeze. Tip of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Inhale again. And exhale, just float the hands down. And bring your left hand onto your heart. The right hand comes over the left. Slowly inhaling. Inhale as slowly as you can. And as you breathe here, bring yourself to a memory in your life where you were really grateful. Could have been a split second. See it, feel it, perhaps even taste it. Use all of your senses to bring you to that feeling that you had in that moment, in that memory where you were very grateful, your heart was full. Turn the corners of your mouth upward slightly. And just breathe very slowly as you can, focusing on that memory. Just feel the light in your energy centers as you sit here. So the root, under the belly, over the belly, heart, throat, third eye, crown, all illuminating a bright, white, golden light, warm like the sun. Allow them to spin and just fill your whole body, spinning outside of your body. Feel yourself sitting in that ball of light. Expand the ball. Make a huge ball of golden light. The light's shining from within you. It's warm. And then just imagine that you've got mirrors on the outside of that ball, kind of like a disco ball. Just place mirrors all around that beautiful ball that you're sitting in. Internally saying the mantra and place it counterclockwise to the left. Ad Gurename behind you. Jugad Gurename to the right. Sat Gurename in front of you. Siddhi Gurudev Gurename to the left. Ad Gurename behind you. Jugad Gurename to the right. Sat Gurename in the front of you. Siddhi Gurudev Gurename. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudev Gurename. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudev Gurename. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudev Gurename. Deep inhale. Take a little more air in. A little more. And a little more. And now squeeze your root just to lock it all in. Squeeze that first energy center. Press firmly on your heart. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Feel that ball of golden light. A couple more seconds. Hold and press. And exhale, release. Okie dokie. Brand new week to create some magic. We're in the Sagittarian energy. We're just going to float along.